up a little bit, potentially maybe me posting a photo of being on a fancy vacation or have an expensive watch or a private plane, I don't think that that's valuable. I really don't. In a very deep conversation on this, you could say that it's escapism, but it's not high value. It really isn't. As a matter of fact, I think oftentimes it just makes people unhappy. Like when you see somebody on a private plane, you react like, I can't be on a private plane. When you see someone right now, you're like my life sucks. And I think that people are not thoughtful in what their content is doing to the other side. People think about, why is this post good for me? When they post. I'd rather you take a photo of like baby formula spilled on your notes for work and you talking about like some days you just have to laugh when you're balancing two things. Now you're doing something where you're like head nodding to other moms, but like what is that really doing? I think is a conversation people need to think about.
Attention is the #1 asset.
Thank you for being on Commercial Real Estate Secrets. First off, congratulations on day trading attention, hitting New York Times bestseller. The book was amazing. It's very well deserved.
Thank you so much.
Premise: I own a commercial real estate brokerage in Denver. It's called the Warehouse Hotline. We do warehouses in Denver. I have been running your playbook for 7 to 8 years. I'm going to post-produce this whole podcast and give you the proper introduction, do notes on it, but I want to take these 30, 25 minutes to just dive in and extract value. I have 6 questions, 4 minutes for each question. Are you ready?
I am.
Okay, let's begin. In 2019, you told me to hop on TikTok, and I did. It's paying dividends now, 4 and 5 years later. What should we be doing today that we can expect to pay dividends in 4 and 5 years?
That's a great question. So things like TikTok, so the premise of Day Trading Attention, the new book, is there are overpriced and underpriced behaviors in marketing, in everything, in business and life, but there are things that are higher value and there are things that are quote unquote wastes of time or not as good of a deal. I wrote the book right now because there's actually no answer to your question. Meaning, every so often a platform comes along and it's so big and people don't see it yet, and that's when I scream all over social, and I've done that obviously with Snapchat and TikTok and YouTube Shorts and many other things. So the answer directly of platform underpriced attention that will pay off in the next 2, 3, 4 years, it's not currently active. What is active is practices within the platforms that can extract more value than the competition. So let me use this analogy because I want everybody to understand. If there's 3 pumpkin pies on the table and there's only 2 of us and both of us want to eat as much pumpkin pie, we're both probably going to get at least 1.5 pies. Maybe one gets 2, maybe one gets 1, but we're going to get pie, right? That's what happens when a platform's underpriced. That was TikTok. Right now what's happening is there's 18 people in a room and there's 12 pies. And by the way, if you're the most clever of those 18 people, if you know the best moves, there's no reason you can't leave with 4 of the 18 pies or a 1/4 of 1 pie. That's the analogy. Right now we're at a place where everybody has to be better at the content they make. For you, for example, what I would be going ham on, if I bought your company and we became a piece of it, we became partners, and today's day 1. We just closed the deal. It's the Monday. Here it is, Monday, June 3rd. We just became partners. You made me a nice cup of coffee as I walked in. You said, all right, partner, you're Gary fucking V. Let's explode this business. What are we doing? I would say the first thing we're doing is we're creating a doubling down on the podcast because it's our point of entry to make content. But we are obsessed with LinkedIn, obsessed. And we're obsessed with LinkedIn ads because not only can we make content, but once the content does well organically, we can run ads against it towards the kind of people we want to attract, whether it's looking for supply, the deals. Does your family own a warehouse in Denver? Or filling it, right? The demand. Are you looking for a warehouse in Denver to expand your business? So I would say LinkedIn and Believe it or not, YouTube Shorts is very interesting to me because YouTube's the second biggest search engine in the world behind Google. And I really do think content on that platform titled right, like literally Denver warehouse lease, like we could be very clever there. So from a marketing standpoint, and then really something I didn't talk about the book, I would, if we're just going to the analogy, I would get our search stronger, our SEM, like our ads, you know, like search engine marketing, like not organic, but like if somebody types in buying, you know, a Denver warehouse, I'd like to see where we sit on our Google AdWords. That's more intent-based selling than it is, let's say, social media marketing, but it would be on my mind.
You told us to hop onto Google AdWords, 5-10 years ago, and we have just dominated as a result. So thank you.
And Aviva, I want to jump in on that because I want everybody to hear this. If this is confusing you, it's because I'm live in my office. And I'm streaming on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and what's the one so far? Twitch. Good morning. I'm in my office. When I stream live from the office just for hangout vibes, entrepreneurs just hanging with entrepreneurs, I like to play other videos when I'm on mute because I don't want to confuse you, Luke, for example. Like, Rick and TikTok. Yeah, it's good. Moses, what's good? Optimus, we need some free subs. We need to buy some tier 1 subs for Optimus over here. I see that this D-Glove just did that for some people. Yeah, Darren's awesome. All right, cool. Got you, Luke. Aaron's feedback, great to see you. All right, back to mute, back to work. Also helps with content?
Oh, yeah.
You help. And is she like literally making the clips and like making the stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so then the way you set her up is giving her more ammo, right? So more podcast episodes, more woman on the street, the more you do. I'll give you a good one. Something you should definitely be doing is green screening. So I'm gonna actually do this in real time. Denver, where?
That's awesome.
All right, just typed in Denver warehouses. Let's see. Great. So there's an article from the Denver Post on February 18th. Warehouse in Denver's Lincoln Park being turned into music venue, right? Yeah. Screen shoot, you talk. Now you talk of like, and you know what I'm talking about with green screen. You've seen it from me and others, right? So how many people here want to be doing this full time, but the only reason they're not is because of the judgment that you do cards full time, but they would make more money and be 10 times happier. They do what they love. But they're just fucking worried about people's opinions. So they're staying being a lawyer that they hate. I'm gonna teach the art of the flip. Bought these Otani Trouts in really nice cases. Presentation matters. Pay $1, gonna put a $5 ticket on it, and they're gonna sell. They're in great cases, right? $4 a piece?
Yeah, but you can get like bulk packs of them. The single one's $4.
How much are these? Jason says $4. Is that true?
Yeah.
I got an idea. Now what I figured out is that the cases are worth more than the cards, so I'm just gonna buy them for the cases. My brother, thank you.
Thank you again.
Pleasure. Yeah, paid $1.
What'd you get?
I decided to buy every card he had for $1 in these magnetic cases.
That's so smart.
Guys, who do you think I got here with my looks? Then I went back once I realized all the slabs are $4 a piece, and I bought every slab.
These were $1 in the slab?
Yes.
No way.
Because you know, superstars and rookies for $5 each, when the cases are $4, and a guy just came up to them and bought it. It's unbelievable to me how much this excites me.
I get it.
Appreciate you, man. Stay well.
You too.
All right, everybody, I see a bunch of people on Twitch who've got ads on. So I'm gonna go to twitch.tv and buy a bunch of subs for people right now. If you are on Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube, I see you. Head over to Why is the video not off? It's off on Twitch, but it's not off on Instagram, right?
These are a little, the buffer's way slower on these.
Got it. Takes more time?
Yeah.
Okay, no worries. Good to know.
I assure you.
It will happen?
They can hear you.
They can hear me and they can't hear the other thing anymore?
Now you're.
Doubled up. Yep, cool. All right. Everybody on social, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, live. Head over to twitch.tv/Garyvee, right? That's right? Twitch.tv/Garyvee. Head over to twitch.tv/Garyvee. I'm going to give a bunch of you free subscriptions over on Twitch right now. I'm going there right now. I'm going to buy some. This way you don't have to get ads when you're on my channel. And that's good. Plus, a lot of you on social should be learning more about Twitch anyway. Prime D with Pete. Primed with Pete is the first time chat. Come and say hello. Everybody right now, let's raid Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. Head over and leave right now. Go to twitch.tv/Garyvee. I know a lot of you are downloading the app probably right now. Come and say hello. Ashdeek95, good to see you. Greg Young in the building over at YouTube. Brian Hooks, what's good? Handiwork, what's good? Kyle, what's good? Arun, what's good? Brad, oh, Braden's in there. Laura A from Instagram, get over. Everybody leave and head over. Everyone leave and head over. Hi, if you are. Joy, don't worry. I'm about to give a lot of subs, so you'll probably get one too. Let's try it right now before I have to go to my next meeting. Give subs. Why don't we go with this one? This should do quite well. Let's see what happens here. Dig, what's good? And 50 tier 1 subs. 50 tier 1 subs! Asha got in there. Bro Fit got in there. No, let's go. Let's go. You got it. Happy to give the gifts. Everybody get over Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. Get over to twitch.tv/GaryVee. Tom in Orlando, good to see you, diehard anglers. Let's go. Ramon, YS, Xavier, what's good? Lou, Sherrard, Sebastian Diego, what's good? Everybody over to twitch.tv. I'm giving away some subs. I'm about to do some more right now. Who just got to twitch.tv? I see you, Red V. Red V444 just got over. Who just got over here now and missed out on the subs? Say missed out. Missed out. 91 Float, what's good? Who missed out? Just joined. Don't say just joined. Don't say hi from TikTok. Say missed out. I need to know who missed out. I don't need to know where you came from, though I like that too. I need to know how many people missed out. Everybody get over. I'm looking at Twitch in the corner, but YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, I see all of you. No, don't say missed out, Cisco and MS. You're on Instagram. I need you to go to Twitch. Twitch.tv/GaryVee. Twitch.tv/GaryVee. Get over there right now. Get over there right now. Get over there right now. Ooh, the hype train is close. Everybody, do some hype. Do some likes. See that little hype train right there? Send a gift. Buy a bit. Use a bit. Subscribe to my channel. Sub to my channel. Let's get this hype train going. I like a little hype train. All right, how do I see?
137.
137 in here? All right, there we go. Watch this. Watch this, Sid. All right, I gotta go to my next meeting.
Jenna Henry just gave a bunch of subs.
Jenna Henry just gave a bunch of subs. Don't worry, everybody who's missed out. Watch this. Watch this. 50 tier 1 subs. Bang, bang, bang. Look at them all. Ignite, Marcos, DJ Mike, Boohoo, Bella Nails. Everybody just got them. I love that. You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. Everybody go to vfriends.com/live. See where that sends now. That was to, yeah. Still goes to yesterday's show. That was a lot of fun. All right, gotta go to my next meeting. Enjoy this daily V. Ooh, the hype train's happening. Level 3. Let's hit up more hype trains. Let's go. Let's unlock that hype train, everybody. Let's go. Unlock a random emote. Let's go. Keep hitting the hype train. What do they need to do? Hit bits, hit subscribe, hit. They gotta just do a bunch of different shit. I need that hype train. Ladies, good morning. All right. Yeah, mixing it up. Yeah, mixing it up. Hannah, say a little hello. There you go. Where? Yeah, you're there.
Hi. I don't think I'm there.
It's a little delayed. All right, back to work.
everybody, and welcome to a hopeful wild ride with Steve-O. We've got the legend Garyvee, who was born in one of the poorest places in the world, immigrated to America, and made himself a humongous success from nothing. And the hope that he shares with us in his advice for people to go from having nothing to having a lot is really inspiring, man. Plus, he's just a lot of fun. A humble guy, a good guy, maybe actually the best guy. And that's just a great time that we had with him. So everybody, get ready to be inspired. Get ready to have hope. Get ready for Garyvee. Let's get into it. People of the universe, I bring to you Garyvee.
What's up, universe?
Yeah, dude. I decided to go woke.
Are you woke?
No. not even, but ladies and gentlemen, it occurred to me, leave some people out. And while I don't want to be woke, I do want to include absolutely everybody.
I love that. So that's why you're doubling down on universe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody in the universe.
Yeah. All shapes and sizes.
So yeah, all you little pussies, like, Steve-O's woke, like, suck a fart out of my butthole and chill out. Like, we're light, we're easy, we're having a good time. And this is Garyvee. Good to meet you.
Pleasure, brother. Real pleasure to meet you. Honestly, you're a real legend. Thank you for having me.
You guys are about the same age.
Yeah, how old are you?
I'm 49.
Yeah, I just turned 48.
48.
And you? 46?
Jesus Christ. 40.
40, sorry. It's a lot of gray.
It's
You look
the gray.
phenomenal. Now that you react that way and I'm looking closer to skin, I might have went 38. But if the gray was black, you're 38.
No, dude.
Yeah,
I know. I'm gray as shit. Yeah, of course. It's just harder to hear that. I met up with Simon Eddy at the wedding, and he's like, "Are you 50 now?" I'm like, "I'm fucking 50 now, dude."
You know what it is, though? It's normal human behavior. The gray over-indexes it, but the cool part is you're fully in control. Like
You mean I have my hair?
Well, yes, which is amazing.
I think what he's saying is you're in control. It's not too late
To lose some weight?
To move your body.
Yeah.
It's not too late to put down the pasta.
I know.
But I bet you equally you get good compliments on the Silver Fox thing.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, so you're just, what I'm
if
saying
it's
is
the choice of going bald or gray, I'd rather go gray.
1,000%.
For sure.
100%.
Yeah.
The question is, do you want to color it green?
No.
Black?
No.
And then you're fucking
I enjoy
good.
it. I enjoy
think
going
it looks
gray.
great.
Silver
Thank
Fox.
But you're going to get some 44s instead of 38s.
For sure. Sometimes
Which
even
is
a
honest,
50.
Yeah, sometimes which is crazy because the face is too babied. But that's nothing. 44 and 38, same shit.
Yeah, I'm at the age where like people are starting to like misguess my age, and I'm like, oh fuck, it's happening. I'm getting older.
Well, the worst part was when we're all going through this. You're still a youngster, like that flip where like me and a lot of my friends were baby face. So when we were at 26, you'd go to Vegas and you get card and you'd be like, yeah, you still got it.
sure.
And all of a sudden you're like 34 and you're like, are you 40? And you're like, whoa, what just happened? Why did I just age 20 years in a 7-year window?
Yeah.
Age is undefeated, fellas.
That's correct, man.
Yeah.
And I could stand to put down some food and move my body around a little bit too.
I got it. I think at 40 it becomes more of a health issue than like a vanity issue.
Yeah,
because
I was at Dr. Drew's house today.
How'd that
And I love Dr. Drew, and I think we should get him back on. But that's another conversation for another time. And with Garyvee, now candidly,
yes,
Gary,
yes,
you're so specialized
yes.
in business, being an entrepreneur, financial success, and we've always enjoyed speaking with our guests about like what their various revenue streams, like I'd love to hear a guest's top 3 revenue streams without being invasive about numbers.
Yeah.
But
you want me to answer it or?
Yeah, actually.
You never asked.
So I think I operate and invest. And so what I mean by that is I actively am always running a company, from my childhood, from being 22 to 34. I did that for my dad's liquor store. Those were not super successful financial years because I was building the company for him, and we were an immigrant family, and you don't get paid a lot, but it was epic and one of my great accomplishments. So when I say I operate and I invest, right now I'm the CEO of a company called VaynerX. Vayner Media is the big company in that. Oh, I love this. Yeah, a modern day communications company. So basically, Mad Men 2023, my company does the marketing for companies like Pepsi and Chase and all these Fanatics and all these big brands, and we do different shit. Some people we do all the social media content. Some people we do the Super Bowl commercial. We killed Mr. Peanut.
Oh, wow.
We were the agency that worked on Planters when we killed Mr. Peanut during the Super Bowl. It's an ad agency, but it's 2024 version. Almost every client we work with, we're like, do you understand how important it is to do social media right? That kind of stuff. I mean, look, this is actually very meta. Liquid Death started by Mike. The job he had while he was building Liquid Death was at Vayner Media in LA.
Wow.
Sent me an email. Like, I'm ready to do my own thing. Do you want to invest? I'm like, yeah, I wanted to support him. He's a good dude. I was like, here's a couple bucks. I'm going to make a fucking fortune on it because he's a beast and he built Liquid Death.
Mike Cesario
That's
is
right.
a very, very impressive guy, the CEO
Best dude
of Liquid Death.
That's right. And literally the job, the second before he was the CEO of Liquid Death, he was a creative director at Vayner Media LA.
No kidding.
Yeah.
He is absolutely a creative
Well, have
director.
you heard of hot sauce for your butthole?
Do you want this to explode and you want me to help you out?
Yeah.
Honestly, no bullshit. Honestly, no bullshit. It would be great enjoyment, whether right after this podcast, if we got a couple of minutes, or let's get on Zoom. The joy I would have to tell you to do 6 or 7 different things to quadruple the fuck out of this business would be a great pleasure of mine.
Well, we
You don't have to say that twice.
Yeah, happy to do it.
Well,
so
there you go.
Anyway, I don't want to be long-winded. I'm always driving something, Vayner Media. The other thing I do is VFriends, which is like my Pokemon meets Marvel meets Sesame Street, an intellectual property, NFTs, trading cards, apparel. Coming out with animation. Here you can see it. So VFriends is really exciting for me. You guys are quite creative, so you can imagine how exciting this is for me. Like literally as a baseball card, collectible comic book kid, I can't believe I actually have, like I can go on eBay right now and go to completed. Actually, you guys are doing this here. If you go on eBay and go to completed items, like it's crazy to me. If you type in VFriends.
Now,
here.
I saw you make a post about your VFriends, and you said that you were going to make it as big as Pokemon.
That's right.
And
that might let me clear. Like, and even sometimes I need to do a better job.
For sure.
For the next 50 years, I'd like to make it. Yep, keep scrolling. You're good. Whoever this is, beast. There it is. Completed and sold. Hit them both. There you go. Look, this is fun. Like, I just gotta say, as someone who like has been on eBay since 1998 and just loves garage selling and finding shit and buying shit and pop culture is why I fuck with you heavy.
Yeah.
Like looking at this like blows my. I fucking drew these things 3 years ago and now it's like a full-fledged real thing.
Okay, we're looking at trading cards at the moment. Trading cards that sold on eBay.
Yes. To update all of you who've never seen this before, what I like to do here is work. This is kind of just like entrepreneurs and operators hanging out with each other during the day. Little background noise, like little entrepreneur executive ASMR. So I unmute when I can and say what's up, like I'm doing right now to A Chucklehead, Under the Sun 42, Dirk Remington, 128 Breeze, Strong Island 97, Fitz, Fish Ponds, Downrange Sups. But then when I'm working, like I am right now, I'm giving you videos of the past for you to be able to listen to. I'm going to a Vayner Fund meeting now, my investment vehicle.
Okay.
yeah, that makes so much more sense to me.
That was how you got your dad to understand NFTs.
Well, yeah, just like that's what my way of saying it. Anybody can have it, but like one person's supposed to like have ownership of it. It just sounds like it's absurd. It
So
sounds.
you view if you're in a relationship, that person owns your penis.
Right? Yeah, like, but even though the rest of the world has access to it.
Do they?
I mean, it would be wrong.
If they ask nicely.
Buy you a couple drinks.
That would be wrong.
So anyway, these are the two companies I run. I also do, so let's talk about it. Every year is different because I do a lot of investing. So obviously one day Liquid Death will sell to Pepsi or Coke.
Yeah.
And I'll get a check for that investment.
Yeah, how soon do you think that's going to happen?
Are you an investor?
Yeah.
Nice. I don't know. I'm sure at this point, anybody with, between that and Prime Energy drink, there's some big beverages running around there that are independent that I'm sure the Cokes and the Pepsis and the biggest companies are looking at. And I think next 2-3 years, you'll see more M&A activity. But the place I make my most dollars is being the CEO of Vayner Media. It's a 2,000 person, $300 million plus business. I'm the founder, operator. So that's that world. That's in VaynerX. This year, speaking's big for me, Steve-O.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm a pretty substantial public speaker, and like my fee is pretty bananas. And when we're getting close enough to the end of the year, that may be the second biggest place of my revenue.
You know why that doesn't surprise me? Because Garyvee believes in himself and he bets on himself. And if you're inclined to bet on anything, then let me tell you about DraftKings Sportsbook, the official betting partner of the UFC, because they are so excited about this weekend's UFC 296. It is the most incredible card ever. I don't know how they're going to beat this for UFC 300, but let me tell you, DraftKings Sportsbook is going to give you $150 in bonus bets instantly if you bet so much as $5 on this unbelievable card. It's Colby Covington versus Leon Edwards. From top to bottom, the card is so unbelievably stacked, like ridiculous. Ian Gary, dude, Patty Pimblett, Tony Ferguson, to Wonderboy Thompson, Shavkat Ramanov, dude. It's like, I can't even stand it. It's going to be so awesome. And if you're going to bet on the fights, then do it with DraftKings Sportsbook. One more time, download the app, DraftKings Sportsbook app, and use the promo code STEVO to enjoy $150 in bonus bets immediately as soon as you bet so much as $5 on UFC 296.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.1800gambler.net. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY to 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort, KS. 21 plus, age varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. See sportsbook.draftkings.com/MMA terms for eligibility and deposit restrictions, terms, and responsible gaming resources.
Unbelievable. Now, let's get back to it. So you book your speaking engagements, which would be considered a personal appearance.
That's right.
Through an agent?
So I was with CA for a long time, and then 5 years ago I started my own speaking bureau, Vayner Speakers.
Oh, wow.
So if you're looking to make, I can make you some money on the sauce, I can make you some money on the speaking.
There you go. Yeah, you have a story
This
to
is
tell.
turning out to be a really good.
I'm fascinated with you said you have a very big speaking fee.
Yes.
But that wasn't always the case.
No.
Does that come with a self-worth thing, or like?
No, supply and demand of. It's a great question. Do I think people, whether they're doing stand-up comedy, whether they're doing anything, cutting hair, you can cut it for $12, you can cut it for $50. Like, sure, there's that game of, do you know what? I had pretty good confidence. I'm like, I really think I'm good. But the market hadn't said that I was worth what I'm worth now.
Okay.
So I think it's just supply and demand. Speaking's funny and personal appearance is funny. For the human, and you've been through this, and for people who go through it or think about it, it seems crazy that you could be compensated so well for a short period of time. But in reality, there's something happening on the back end. So I could be like, oh my God, I'm getting fucking flown to Madrid and I'm going to speak for an hour. And I can't believe the economics I'm making. It's not like the world is puffy, ideological, yay. The organizers of that event in Spain are making money on the fact that I'm there.
Sure.
So it's very much supply and demand. Self-worth's a good question. Do I want people listening right now? Mowing lawns, cutting hair, public speaking, super famous, not known at all, doing a service business. Do I think most people don't know how to ask for a little more money the next time to keep upping their fee? Mm-hmm. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you asked that question. When I go do a podcast like this, I'm like, okay, this is fucking an epic show with icons. I'm going to come on. We're going to talk about our subject matter. But like, if I can leave and 3 to 7 people hear one little tidbit and all whatever the fuck we chop up at, and it becomes a good thing for them. Like the thought that somebody right now actually that does something is like, yeah, fuck. And they charge $100 for whatever the fuck we're talking about, right? Babysitting, $12 an hour.
Yeah.
And tomorrow the neighbor goes, how much are you? And you're like, $15 an hour because you listen to this, and they say yes. Then we had a good fucking podcast.
That's great.
People will say yes.
I know. And by the way, people say no, and don't change your price back to $12 an hour. Get 10 no's, and then you're like, okay, I'm delusional.
Yeah.
My big thing is get 10 no's before you go back down. Too many people like are scared to go